Okay, so in today's tutorial, we're going to show you how to easily make a door open and close based on our rotation and a little bit of a coroutine that you can use on any door. So hop on over to Filebase. Over there, I'm using Furniture Pack 7 for this cabinet door. Then we're going to go ahead and create a new script called door script, and in here we're going to serialize two fields. We want to get a float for what the closed angle would be, and we want that to be 0. Then we're just going to add another float called the open angle, and we're going to automatically set that to 90 degrees. So we'll just keep that as default. We can change it in our serialized parameter, and that will override on start, but if we have nothing there, that's what we will assume. Then we're going to create a target Y, and what we want to create is a temp variable. We can't actually just use our current variable. We have to create a temp variable. So we created a vector3e, and these are going to be local Euler angles. And we're going to change the Y on this local Euler angle depending on if it's open or closed. And when you start it, you should be able to set it on start, be open or be closed, and it should run. Now we're going to create an interact with door function, and we're going to set up a bool called door status. So if it's false, the door status is going to be one thing, but if it's true, it's going to be another. So in this instance, we're going to have that door status, and when we do run this function, we want to flip the value. So if it's true, go false, false goes true. So in this, I want to make sure I grab the target Y value. And the target Y, open angle, is going to be 90 if it's false. If it's go 90. If it's true, go back to 0. And then we're just going to take that prior formula, and we just want to test the snappiness of it. Does it open and does it close? So in this area, I'm going to go ahead and connect my interactive raycasting system. You may use something different. And I just want to make sure that the interact door script is achievable via the public event. And once you get that set up, also just make sure that your script uses, instead of the closed angle, we want to go ahead and grab the target Y value. So when we go ahead to the door, it should snap right open and close depending on if it's true or false. Excellent. Now we're going to create the actual door rotation movement, and this is going to be using a coroutine. So in here, we're going to use an IEnumerator, and we're going to pass in a parameter called target Y. We're going to need a yield return null since it is a coroutine, and at the end of the interact door, we are going to start the coroutine, and we're going to pass in the target Y value. So we're going to do a quick true statement while it's false or true, and in here we're going to create another temp current Y value. So it's going to grab the current rotation, and then it's going to create the next float rotation, and that's what we're going to move toward. And so in here we're going to take our current Y, we're going to move toward the new rotation, and then we're going to do it based on a time.delta time. And then we're going to create another temp variable, which is going to grab our current E, and over this next rotation speed time period, we're going to move it to the next Y, and then we're going to transform our Euler angles based on that. Now, we will never get to 0, so what we have to do is in math absolute. So if we get within less than one float, 0.1 floats, then E.Y equals the new target Y, and then break out of that, and make sure you move your yield return null up so that it breaks or it continues the while loop. And then when you go over to your closet now, the door animates in and opens up based on if it's true or not. Then you're going to want to go ahead and grab the audio manager, and you want to establish your door opening sounds. They sound really good, and the movement is great. And the best part about this is now that you have this door rotation script, now we can go to the other door, and we just need to set that up to be interactable like we did with the other one with the raycast, and we're just going to attach the door script. Now the other door opened up to a -135. That was the open angle. So in this current one, we're going to do 135, which is the opposite direction since it's opening in the opposite direction. And that's how easy it is to start doing doors in Unity. Go over to this door, close it. See how quickly that happens now? Once you set up the script, New to coding? Feel like those tutorials are speaking an alien language? Yeah, we've been there. That's why we built GameDev HQ, a place where you can actually learn by building. Our monthly membership gives you access to 900 plus hours of hands-on training from 2D to 3D to VR, AR, first-person, and third-person games. Plus, you'll get our 12,000 game asset library, daily check-ins, one-on-one tech support, and live workshops 6 days a week where we'll cover the stuff that you want to learn. We're not just developers, we're gamers too, and we love helping people like you turn that first line of code into something awesome. Come hang out with us and let's build something together. Check us out at GameDevHQ.com.